always learn from writing is what I don't know. And there were a lot of things that I didn't know when I started Into the Mirror. I didn't really have that clear an understanding of how the Mahayana developed. In fact, when I started on the section of the book where I wanted to give some background on the history of the Mahayana, I realized I knew a little bit about how the tradition speaks about it, but really could not explain at all how the Mahayana developed. So I had to reflect on that a lot. Another thing that I had to learn about was some basic philosophy, Western philosophy of mind about what's called the hard problem of consciousness. This was something that I had been fascinated by since reading David Chalmers' original piece on the hard problem of consciousness in Scientific American many years ago, Australian philosopher David Chalmers. And I was fascinated by it. There were a lot of different things that I had read about, and I found out when I got to the end of what I was working on that I didn't understand how it fit together. So I had to rethink my understanding altogether to come up with the ending of that. And I was really lucky that Jakob Leschly, whom I suspect many of your Sangha know, sent me this short piece that turned the tide and that really helped me come to conclusions that I needed to finish that part of the book. So, and I guess the third thing that I learned about while working on this book was I got a much deeper appreciation for the Yogacara tradition than I'd had starting out. That I'd, coming out of the Tibetan Buddhist world, you don't spend a lot of time learning about Yogacara, and it's kind of considered subsidiary to learning about the middle way tradition. But working on this book really opened my eyes to the importance of this tradition and how valuable it is for contemporary practitioners.